Shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shemi Shai. That wants to the apostles of great millstone. Salutations to you, sincere labors that are pushing this truth. In all sincerity and faith and honesty. Alright, this is the first episode of Debunking Christianity. First video I'm going to do is the image of the one who the world arrogantly calls Jesus Christ, which is Yahweh Shai in the Bible. Alright, the one who the world arrogantly calls Jesus Christ was a so-called Negro. The Negroes in America are the true Jews of the Bible. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans are the true children of Israel. Alright. This is Revelation 1 verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him. So this is the revealing of Jesus Christ, to show his servants things which must surely come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John. Verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. It's Revelation 1 verse 13. In the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man. Son of Man is the one who the world arrogantly calls Jesus Christ. It's one of his titles. Alright, clothed with a garment down to the foot. So he had a garment on that went all the way down to his foot, the heritage, the ancient garments that the Israelites wore. Alright, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. So he had a golden war belt around his abdomen. Alright, verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool. Alright, that's Old English, so meaning the hair on his head was white like wool. Alright, white in color, woolly in texture. Not only people that have woolly hair is the so-called Negroes. Alright, sheep's wool. You look at a so-called African American head, a Negro's head, the afro is the same texture as a sheep. Alright, so that's that wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. Alright, the scripture says his eyes shall be red with wine. Okay, so the whites of his eyes were red. Alright, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace. So past tense. So if you throw anything in a furnace, alright, it's gonna be a dark color. So brass is a brownish color. Alright, in the Greek that's bronze. Alright, and if you make, when so-called black people tan, they have brown skin, but it gets darker. Alright, turns to a dark brown. Alright, so as if they burned, meaning past tense. So it's going to be the Lord was a very dark man. Alright, he had woolly texture hair and dark skin. Alright, the Arabs don't have the same texture of hair as Negroes. Alright, they have a different texture of hair. Alright, so yeah, the Lord was from the Middle East, but he was a Negro. Alright, he was not a so-called Arab. Because that's one thing the Christians like to say, because this truth is coming out, and they admit, oh, he was Middle Eastern. So I mean, he was like Arabic or something. All right, Arabics don't have woolly hair. Negroes have woolly hair by definition. All right, so to say he was Middle Eastern, people migrate, man. So you mean tell me Negroes never lived in the Middle East? All right. But anyways, the Lord had woolly textured hair and dark skin. Now, the scriptures speak about another Jesus, alright? The Jesus we see today is Caesar Borgia. Alright, and I'm going to bring the scripture out really quick. This is 2 Corinthians 11 verse 4. For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus, whom ye have not preached. Alright, so if you receive that white Jesus, that's another Jesus other than the scriptures. That's not the Jesus of the Bible. All right, if if that's how you believe the Lord looks. And why does this matter? For truth's sakes, all right? Because if the scriptures clearly depict a so-called Negro, why is there an image of a white Jesus everywhere? All right, so it does matter for truth's sake. All right, so it says, 2 Corinthians 11:4, for if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus, whom we have not preached, or receive another spirit whom ye have not received, or another gospel which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear with him. All right, so the point is, preach another Jesus. All right, so that Jesus that everybody has received is not the Jesus of the Bible. All right, so the Lord was a so-called Negro, dark skin, woolly hair. All right, and that's pretty much the first video I'm gonna make concerning Christianity, false doctrines debunked. All right, very simple, straight to the point. All right, it's like Israelite 101. All right, but with that, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Shimi Shai, the one set the apostles of great millstone. Citations to you sincere labels out there, pushing this truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty.
you.